Have you ever heard strange warnings like, don't swallow fruit seeds or a tree will grow in your belly? Don't swallow gum, it will stay in your stomach for 7 years. Or even scarier ones about hairballs, plastic, or mixing Mentos with Coke. These stories are told to scare children, or sometimes just for fun. But how much of it is true? Today, let's uncover the science behind these everyday myths and find out what really happens inside your body. So, buckle up, because we're zooming into some of the weirdest what-ifs you've ever heard. Many of us grew up hearing the old tale. If you swallow a fruit seed, a plant will grow inside your stomach. Just imagine vines creeping out of your body like a monster from a horror movie. Sounds scary, but it's completely a myth. Here's why. Seeds need very specific conditions: soil, water, air, and sunlight to sprout. Your stomach is the exact opposite. It's a harsh environment filled with acid and digestive enzymes designed to break food down. So, if you swallow a seed by accident, one of two things will happen. Either it dissolves in your stomach acid, or it simply passes through your digestive system and comes out naturally within a day or two. In fact, some seeds are good for you. Seeds from pears, papaya, jackfruit, or watermelon can help lower cholesterol, ease digestion, and regulate blood pressure. But be careful, some seeds are harmful. Apple, apricot, peach, and plum seeds contain small amounts of toxic substances. Eating too many over time can even cause poisoning or long-term health problems. So instead of worrying about seeds growing inside you, just plant them in soil and watch them turn into beautiful trees. Trivia. Did you know that every seed contains a baby plant called an embryo, and the fruit is simply the protective covering of the seed? Now let's talk about something even grosser. What if you accidentally swallow hair? Maybe you found a hair in your food. Disgusting, yes, but dangerous? Not really. Here's the truth. Hair is made of keratin, the same protein that forms our nails and the outer layer of our skin. Keratin is extremely tough and cannot be digested by stomach acid. So if you swallow a single strand, it won't break down. It will just pass through your digestive system and leave your body naturally. But here's the catch. If someone swallows a lot of hair regularly, the hair can accumulate into a ball inside the stomach. This condition is called a trichobezoar, or more famously, Rapunzel syndrome, when the hairball extends into the intestine. Unlike cats, who can vomit up hairballs after licking themselves, humans cannot. That means a massive hairball may block digestion and require surgery. So, while swallowing one hair is harmless, eating large amounts is dangerous and should never be ignored. Trivia. Humans have about the same number of hair follicles per square inch as chimpanzees, but our hair is thinner, which makes us look less hairy. Here's a myth almost every child has heard. If you swallow gum, it stays in your stomach for 7 years. Scary, but totally false. Let's break it down. Gum is made from a synthetic rubber base, along with sweeteners and flavorings. Unlike normal food, it cannot be digested by enzymes or stomach acid. But that doesn't mean it stays inside forever. Instead, your body treats gum like any other indigestible food. It simply moves through your intestines and exits within a few days, usually less than 3. So swallowing one piece by mistake is harmless. The danger only comes if you swallow too much gum in a short time, which can block your digestive tract and require medical help. Trivia. The very first successful bubblegum was pink, simply because the inventor only had pink coloring left. And did you know chewing gum has been shown to improve concentration and memory, while also reducing stress? So maybe gum isn't so bad after all, as long as you don't swallow it. This one is more serious. Children often put toys, bottle caps, or plastic wrappers in their mouths, and sometimes swallow them. If the plastic is large, it can block airways and cause choking, an immediate medical emergency. If it goes into the stomach, larger pieces may block digestion and require surgery. But there's an even more hidden danger: microplastics. These are tiny fragments smaller than 5 millimeters, created when larger plastics break down. They are everywhere: our air, our water, and even the food we eat. Studies suggest the average person may consume as much plastic each week as the size of a credit card. Why is this a problem? Microplastics can travel through the bloodstream to organs like the liver, kidneys, and lungs. Many are coated with harmful chemicals that can damage cells, disrupt hormones, and possibly increase the risk of cancer. So, what can we do? Avoid eating and drinking from plastic containers when possible. Use glass, stainless steel, or reusable alternatives. Support recycling and reduction of single-use plastics. Trivia: Americans consume an estimated 39,000 to 52,000 microplastic particles every year, and bottled water drinkers may consume nearly twice that amount. And now, the most explosive myth of all. If you eat Mentos and then drink Coke, will your stomach explode like a soda volcano? We've all seen the viral videos. Drop Mentos into a bottle of cola, and suddenly it erupts like a geyser. But will the same happen inside your body? Here's the science. Soda is carbonated, meaning it contains carbon dioxide gas dissolved under pressure. Mentos candies have a rough surface with tiny pores. These pores act as nucleation sites, where gas bubbles can form rapidly. When Mentos drops into soda, it causes a chain reaction. Millions of bubbles form at once, creating a powerful eruption. But inside your body, it's different. As soon as you chew Mentos, saliva smooths its surface. By the time it reaches your stomach acid dissolves it even more. Without the rough surface, there are no nucleation sites, so no explosion. So, no, your belly will not burst like a Coke fountain. Still, drinking too much soda can harm your health, causing tooth decay, weight gain, and other problems. Enjoy it occasionally, but in moderation. Trivia: The first Mentos and soda experiments didn't even use Mentos. In the 1980s, people used Lifesavers mints to create the same fizzy reaction. So let's recap. Swallowing a fruit seed will not grow a tree in your belly. Swallowing a strand of hair is harmless, but swallowing many can be dangerous. Gum does not live in your stomach for 7 years. It passes out in a few days. Plastic, especially microplastics, is a real health concern that we must reduce. Mentos and Coke may erupt outside the body, but inside your stomach, it's safe. The truth is, our bodies are tougher and smarter than the myths suggest. But at the same time, we must be careful with what we eat and drink. So the next time someone warns you with a scary story, you'll know the science behind it. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, science always has the best answers.